This is just absolutely insane. So I'm sure a lot of you guys saw that like right when the market opened at 9:30, we saw a significant push on Bitcoin and a significant push on everything, right? So same thing with MSTR, a super quick push up. Now, one thing that was very interesting is right around that same time as well, so 7:30 a.m. Arizona time or 9:30 a.m. When the market opens EST, Senator Cynthia Luminous. Stay tuned for 10 a.m. And supposedly she had other like little tweets saying, stay tuned, big things are coming. Pretty much insinuating, supposedly is what everyone took it as, is that, Trump is going to sign the executive order, was what was assumed for a Bitcoin reserve. Why in hell is a senator gossiping about what could stick to your job? Focus on what is like in the best interest of your people. Why do you need to go on Twitter to be pumping and dumping a coin? Because then 10 a.m. came around, so you might be like, oh, Ricky, you're just hating. 10 a.m. came around and it dumped. You think I care that she's pumping and dumping this? I'm not holding BTC. I'm not holding MSTR, right? I close my position every single day. If anything, I actually had a long position on MSTR that I locked in profits on. It became overbought. I opened up short and made money as it sold off, crashing because nothing happened. If anything, I want more of this because it presents more opportunities. I made 3.1K, closed out my short, and then I also shorted SLUN because it followed a very similar setup to what the rest of the market was doing. I made 4.3K closing out that short. My positions are closed. I made my money. I made $7,000. I did it all in front of my LPP team. It doesn't bother me based off of the price action, the opportunity that presents itself, because I know how to trade. This is straight manipulation for those that are hopeful and insinuate that, oh, this is what's going to happen. Well, no. And why is she even gossiping? The only thing that I do want to share that is good news is, right, you guys know that I'm not pro Bitcoin. I don't care for it to go up. I like talking my crap on Bitcoin because I want MSTR, like I think it's a BS company. But again, my job is to share both sides. BlackRock buys $600 million worth of Bitcoin. This is what I originally thought was causing the stock or Bitcoin to go up, because this would make sense. And I want to share it with you guys because I think it's important to not just talk about all of the bad because it's in my best interest. I know I can't move the market, right? But I need to talk about the good because, again, for those that are invested in BlackRock, I think it's important for you to understand. Supposedly, the purchase increased the holdings of iShares Bitcoin Trust to about $600 million worth of BTC, with an approximate value of $58.51 billion overall, and reflects growing institutional interest in Bitcoin as a long-term investment, which is true. BlackRock is one of the largest, if not the largest, asset management company. Them buying more does add another form of authority and credibility, and again, acts as a positive catalyst. That would have not pissed me off because, again, that's like, okay, great. BlackRock's doing their thing. Market's reacting in a positive way. It's an authority figure. But you're telling me that at 9:30, it was because of that senator? Because of a tweet that she sent, that she pumped and dumped? Like, this just exposes crypto and how made up it is. Who cares about that senator? How can she be moving BTC like that? It is absolutely insane. And you guys are all like, well, no, it's okay. This thing, everyone's going to have Bitcoin. You're telling me the average American that has $1,000 or less in their account will one day hold a currency that can fluctuate from lows of 102 to highs of 106 and then come crashing down because a senator or someone sent out a tweet. You're telling me like that's sustainable? No one in their right mind would want to be able to be moved or manipulated that way. Oh, but it's a decentralized blockchain. It's super safe. The government can't touch it. Really? What about the Silk Road? The $6 billion that they seized from that Silk Road incident. It's like one thing after another continues to get debunked. One thing after another continues to expose Bitcoin that it's not as sustainable. It's still incredibly risky. And yet the government, when they step in, is still going to be able to come on in and take it. Wasn't this the whole point of it being decentralized? They can't touch it. Well, yes, they can take it, right? It's just absolutely crazy to me. But again, I'm the hater. Trust me. If you guys can continue to pump MSTR, to the moon so it becomes overbought and I can short it on the retracements, I would do that all day, because you guys know that I make my money and I bounce. I don't carry these positions. I don't care to carry shorts. I don't carry shorts overnight. But again, you guys continue to remain hopeful. You guys continue to believe in this BS of, what Michael Saylor is doing is good and is for the people. You're right. Him diluting all of your shares, borrowing at 0% interest against your shares to buy Bitcoin, and because of his dilution to your shares, you're not even seeing the direct growth impact that Bitcoin is seeing, because MSTR is still lagging way behind by it being down 30% from its previous all-time highs, while Bitcoin trades at nearly all-time highs. You're right. I'm wrong. My bad. But again, from that, you do you. You put yourself in positions that you think are in your best interest. I wish you guys nothing but the best. I just think that it's messed up. I think it's messed up that we have political figures sending out tweets that influence major markets, get people hopeful, and then they lose a ton of money. It's just unfortunate. I don't trade Bitcoin. I don't care, right? It doesn't affect me, but it affects a bunch of people that, again, continue to fall for this BS. So I wish you guys nothing but the best. I hope that it earned your thumbs up. If you ever want to watch me trade live, just like today, made $7,000 within that 45-minute session. Second link in the description down below. I'm not perfect. I have my green days. I have my red days. You get to see it all happen live. I trade live every single day right at market open for an hour every morning. So if you ever want to tune on in, second link in the description down below. It's a one-time payment, lifetime access. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.